Hey y'all, if you'd like to know how I achieved this hairstyle, stay tuned and watch till the end of this video. Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Let's get right into today's video. You always want to begin with your hair washed and ready to go. For this style, we'll be using rubber bands, the twisted up hair any length of your choice, and of course the Cuban twist. To begin, we will start with the first two, but in order to make things a lot more easier for you, you want to begin by sectioning out your hair into how many you want. I wanted a total of 6 because with this style it's very dramatic, so I didn't want it to be a lot of them. So I first started braiding. I'm going to show you guys how I began just after wrapping this particular one. So you will also be needing glue. I will advise you to use the nail glue because it helps hold things in place. Another thing that you can use but totally optional is hair gel. She decided against gel because she didn't want it to turn white or become flaky or make her scalp dry. So this is just to tell you that gel is optional. You don't have to use it. Now let me show you how I truly begin. You can also choose to straighten out the hair just to make the process a lot more easier, but I just felt like honestly that it fit into the kind of look that we were going for, that kinky vibe, right? But I ended up using some of Garnier's products just to give it that shine. So once you put in the rubber band, you go ahead and begin the 3-strand braid. Now this part is very important for you to pay attention. You feed in some of the twisted up hair towards the end. Now you will keep braiding until you get to the end of the person's natural hair. You don't have to worry about the hair unraveling, honestly, because we are going to go ahead and wrap it with the Cuban twist hair. I chose the Cuban twist hair because it also gives us that natural vibe, natural texture, and that's the look we are going for. Now this is one of the ways to do it. You could either go ahead and wrap first before attaching the rest of the twisted up hair as a ponytail. Now when braiding the 3-strand hair, you don't need to worry about it being perfect because we are going to wrap it with the Cuban twist hair. So we will wrap up until we pass the natural hair, and then we go ahead and attach our twisted up hair as a ponytail. You wrap, and then use your glue to seal everything. Okay, let's do a quick recap. You can achieve this hairstyle without using gel, without using rubber bands, and without having your hair straightened. This is because we are going for a nice natural hairstyle. Okay, now we are up to the front. This is the last one, so I'm going to take my time to show you guys exactly what I did. During the braiding process, you can also use leave-in conditioner just to make sure that the hair is having some moisture. I also use the Garnier's product just to add moisture as well to the hair so that once we are done, the hair doesn't look dry. Now you don't have to worry about your edges yet because once you are done and you lay your edges, you'll be good to go. So you guys can see that my braid is not neat at all. Not at all. But I'm not worried about that again because I will go ahead and wrap it. So this was the second way to go ahead and do it. Once you're done braiding, you attach the rest of the twisted up to the end of the braid as a ponytail. Then you go ahead and wrap it with your Cuban twist hair. Now, some people might prefer to use Marley hair. Yes, Marley hair would work. You can also use twisted up if you want, but the only reason why I did not use the twisted up is because I don't really want it to have the same look from beginning to the end. Something I forgot to mention earlier is that while braiding before the wrapping process, you want to make sure that you're not braiding tight, especially if you are going to use rubber band. You want to make sure that the rubber band is not tight as well, because once you braid, you have to remember that we are going to wrap, so everything is going to be tight. So you want to make sure that when you put the rubber band that it is loose, and when you do the 3-strand braid, it is also not tight, because once you start wrapping, everything tightens up. And we already know on this channel we preach leave your edges alone, don't do tight hairstyles in order to avoid hair breakage. Now we are coming to the end of today's video. Let me know what you think about this hairstyle. Is this something that you can rock, or is this something that you're like, it's too much for me, I'll just admire it from far? Let me know in the comment section. Remember, all you need is 1 pack of Cuban twist hair, 2 packs of twisted up hair, 1 nail glue, rubber band, which is optional, gel, which is also optional. Now with this hairstyle, you want to make sure that you are oiling your scalp because you don't want it to dry up. Let me know your final thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and of course comment and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.